الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد النبي العربي الهاشمي الأمين. دولة رئيس وزراء جمهورية باكستان
the Prime Minister of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan, Imran Khan, Your Excellency, the Foreign Minister of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan, Shahbaz Mahmood Qureshi, Your Excellency, Your Highness, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Amir Faisal bin Farhan of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and Your Excellency, the Secretary General of the OIC, Mr. Hussein Ibrahim Taha, Excellencies, Assalamu alaikum
wa barakatuh.
Allow me first to extend my heartfelt thanks to our brothers and sisters from the Islamic Republic of Pakistan for the excellent arrangements for this meeting and for the warm welcome and hospitality extended to us at such a short notice. Due thanks are also extended to our brothers from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia for the initiative of calling for this meeting of particular importance. Due thanks are also extended to His Excellency the Secretary General of the OIC, Mr. Ibrahim Taha, whom we congratulate on his assumption of his new responsibilities at the head of the OIC and for his efforts. Your Excellencies and dear brothers, within the chaos that Afghanistan witnessed over the past years, obscurity spread all across the country and brought sufferings to the Afghani people, and the fees were paid by the Islamic Afghani people and by other Muslim people across the world. Today, Afghanistan stands at a crossroads, either to further work and degrade and continue the conflicts that will bring further sufferings and will allow the return of the terrorist groups and their dangers for the world at large, or we should start a new path of rebuilding or reconsideration that would be observant of the rights of the Afghani people to dignity in line with the principles and laws of the Islamic faith, enabling the Afghani people of all segments, men and women, to the right to education, to work, and other human rights, and for all who live in Afghanistan to have their full rights and to prevent any resurgence of terrorism and terrorists. Either, therefore, a catastrophe of chaos and obscurity, or the fruits of rebuilding and reconsolidation of our efforts in line with the principles of our noble faith for the benefit of peace, equality, and justice and tolerance. The choice is clear, and in our world, both Arab and Muslim, we need to work together to protect the sisterly Afghani people whose half population are witnessing great dangers. We have to take the initiatives and become effective and proactive in protecting our brothers and our planet against extremism and terrorism and crimes and obscurity. Distinguished brothers of mine, we have reached a state where we can only witness the right decision that calls for negotiation and reaching out to each other and to the international community with shared goals towards supporting Afghanistan to become, once again, an effective member of the international community. We, in our Islamic world, will be the most adversely affected of the situation in Afghanistan if we don't act in time, and we have, therefore, a duty to help the Afghani people. Therefore, and here I'm addressing and I'm talking about the initiative from the proposal from the Jordanian kingdom to set up a committee that would define, in coordination with our partners in the international community, to act for the protection of the Afghan people with the principle of observance of international agreements and principles of our faith and our organization. In between, I would like to pay tribute to the efforts of our organization that have agreed for extending urgent assistance, and the Kingdom has extended everything possible in terms of humanitarian assistance through the Hashemite Kingdom, and Jordan will remain fully in support of the Afghan people and supporting every kind of support to them. My dear colleagues, we wish to reiterate and underline the importance for our meeting to adopt and approve the decision and recommendation for the benefit of the Palestinian cause, and there would be no peace and comprehensive stability without resolving the Palestinian issue on basis that would ensure all rights of the Palestinian people, foremost of which their right to an independent state with Al-Quds al-Sharif as its capital on the lines of 1967, on the grounds of the two-state solution for all people to live in peace and security side by side. And once again, on behalf of the Arab group, I'd like to extend due thanks to our brothers from Pakistan for the excellent arrangements for this meeting, and to our brothers in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia for their commendable initiative. It's our hope that our present meeting will come out with a proper approach that will be effective in support of the Afghani people and Afghanistan in general. Thank you all. Wassalamu alaikum.